Alright, I wasn't going to do this because I'm tired and I don't feel good, but right now I'm so ticked off that I need a vent because I cannot keep allowing myself to get agitated over other people because I'm taking my own life and putting it in a situation that I don't need it to be in. Excuse me. So we're going to rewind it back. For the past month, my migraines were a little bit more different. More intense. The 800s weren't working no more. The actual migraine pills weren't really doing much of anything. But then I did notice that it was gearing more towards my left side of my head, but more towards this section right here. I thought it was because I have... You okay?
I poked myself with the comb.
Oh, I hate when that happens. That hurts bad.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that... What was I saying? Whatever, I don't remember what I was saying. But that's part of the issue that I'm going through right now, too. I'm thinking that's my ADHD or like my mind because of everything that I've been dealing with, but kind of find out it's part of what I'm going through, like health-wise right now. So, yeah, so since, you know what I'm saying, Ron Luca's birthday with all the stress and anxiety triggers and every PTSD and maybe a little bit before then, you know, I noticed the migraines were there, whatever. Noticed the change on the migraines or whatever. Like I said, I have a tooth back here that for years, but I was supposed to have a crown, but CT don't really cover dentists for adults and blah, blah. So anyways, that tooth fell out. I still apparently have a little piece in there, so every once in a while, this joint be killing me. So I'm thinking that the pain I'm getting has to do with this. So I'm like, damn, I really gotta go get that checked out to die that down, whatever. I'm not noticing that I'm mixing up words. I'm not noticing that I'm forgetting a lot more than usual. I'm not noticing that I'm legit forgetting how to say things. And then the weakness in my hands, I'm thinking it's the carpal tunnel that I have. So I'm like, damn, my carpal tunnel is getting worse. Kind of find out it's all part of what I'm dealing with right now. So we've been going through a lot of stress. Where we're staying at, there's so much drama with other people. It's ridiculous. They keep raising the rent. You okay, Beva? You okay?
Yeah.
All right. There's just a lot, you know, just a lot. And it's just freaking stressful. And it's just so darn annoying. Like, so, with the move that their dad was doing and everything else, it was getting, you know, really stressful. So I said to him, sent a voice note. I don't know if homeboy listened to it or not. I really don't. Because when my bipolar gets triggered, I just go about my business. So I turned around and sent a voice note and I was like, listen, I think when you get back, I'm going to need you to take me to the hospital because my whole left side is not allowing me to maneuver. Like, I can't hold things. I can't really move it. Like, my daughter had to finish helping me in the shower and getting dressed because I couldn't maneuver my whole left side. So the only thing I'm thinking is, damn, I wonder, is it an aneurysm like I willow? Or like, you know what I'm saying? Am I having signs of a freaking heart attack from the amount of stress that I've been going through? Like, what the fuck? What is it? I don't know. All I know is, yeah, I'm dehydrated because my stomach for some reason has shut down. And for the past few months really hasn't been cooperating with drinking or eating. So I am struggling with that. But I wait for the idiot to come. I realize I can't get out the car because if I get out the car, it's going to be harder for me to move because my left side is making it real difficult. So I'm like, all right, you're going to be here in like 4 or 5 hours, whatever. We'll just chill in the car, you feel me? Whatever it is, what it is. I would have thought that, you know, the first place you finna go check is, you know, me to make sure I'm good since I'm still in the car. That's not what he does. But that's why this is the way this person always is. Especially when it comes to me. Nigga, if I'm sick, I'm sick. What the fuck you gonna do? So the day that I go to die, you're not gonna come say bye on the motherfucking deathbed because you can't take it? Man up. Like, for real. Seriously. Like, just man up. Like, man, yo. So, I only needed one. I can't eat two.
I know you can't eat two, but it's better to make a second one for when you do get hungry because that's good for you.
I don't like you. So, because you're going to make me feel like I got to eat them. And I don't eat them. I did want it like 2 hours ago. Don't want it no more. Especially now that I'm even more angry. So, anyways. Long story short on that part is there was a miscommunication. I left to go take myself to the hospital. Because at this point, I know my body and I'm really getting motherfucking worried. You feel me? I have kids to freaking raise. I have kids to take care of. I have kids to live for. So, like, I gotta make sure I'm good. So I took myself, right? So I get there. Well, I'm getting there, and Dad calls. I can't answer, obviously, because I had already stated prior that I cannot move my left side. So if I'm using my right side to work the steering wheel, then I can't answer the phone. I get to the hospital, I call back. Then all of a sudden, it goes from, why did you leave? Da-da-da-da. Then when I start saying my point, all of a sudden, I'm in the wrong. I'm at fault. I need y'all to really listen to this shit, okay? I'm in the wrong. And I am the one at fault. I'm not sure how am I the one at fault if I didn't know I had a potassium issue. Potassium has never been an issue in my body before. The only issues I know for a fact I always battle with is the chronic pain, the car accident injuries from 10 years ago that every once in a while can really make my life very difficult, my anemia, and my sleep apnea. That's about it. My sleep has been straight. So if this is all I'm accustomed to having, and mind you, he should already know we had no form of transportation. We had no extra income. So how you gonna yell at me and get pissed off at me, cop an attitude with me, and tell me that it is my fault that I almost died on Father's Day? How is this helping me right now? How is this even keeping me from not losing my shit? How am I getting blamed for something I had no control over? Like, I don't understand that. That to me is still blowing my mind. But what's blowing my mind even more is the fact that right now you're still MIA. Meanwhile, you left my kids to fend for themselves while I'm pretty much dying. And I don't care if y'all think anything jacked up. We know how we deal with each other. I know his ways. I know why this was done, and I know why it was done the way that it was, but it's like, when are we going to grow up and realize that life is way too damn short? How do you blame the person that almost died? And it's not an exaggeration. You know, some people be, oh man, I almost died. I saw it stare death in the face, XYZ. Y'all want to know? I had a black shadow for a whole week following me. For a whole fucking week, this shit was following me. Every time I would look to the left, and it's my left side that kept giving me a problem, I kept swearing up and down there was a black shadow there. Black shadow there. Black, no matter where the fuck I was. And then that day, that shit was with me too. So it's my fault because I almost died. I mean, if you almost go to jail because you robbed a bank, then yeah, my nigga, that's your fault. You feel me? You decided to get the fuck away, you little fucking fly. You decided to go rob a bank. So yeah, of course you finna go to jail. Like, but all my circumstances have all stopped me from doing what I gotta do. And yes, I put my kids first. And I'll be putting you first too, dummy. Like, come on, yo. Fam is supposed to be first. Y'all supposed to be first for me, just like we supposed to be first for you. Point blank, period. That's how it's supposed to be. So I apologize for the low voice, though. But I can't talk no louder, and I really can't get agitated. So, yeah, how is it my fault? How? But anyways, the rest of the story. This was Saturday night to Sunday morning. I'm like, fuck. I'm not gonna sit here and walk to the motherfucking inside the emergency room. I'm by myself. I got nobody to go get me a wheelchair. Like, so I stayed in the car for a sec, try to get enough energy, you feel me, to go, because I just kept feeling like crap. I get in there, whatever. I mean, I get to the door. The security guard was nice enough to go get me a wheelchair, whatever. I get in there. I go lay on a cot, and all of a sudden I get this killer cramp. All on my right side, front abdomen, all the way to my back to the front again, to the point that I can't stand up. So in walks the doctor with the nurse. And I'm standing up on one leg because the left side really ain't strong enough to hold me. Well, I'm trying to bend down. And he's talking about, okay, while we're here. So I'm like, excuse me, hold on. Can you give me 1 second? I just really need to get rid of this pain. He comes an attitude, gets up and goes, well, I'll come back later. So now I'm standing here like, damn, Lynette, you just got the illest motherfucking luck ever. You have a dickhead, and because you by yourself, for nobody to fight for you to really be like, da-da-da-da-da, these niggas about to treat you like you ain't shit, my nigga. And boy, did I call it right in the motherfucking nail. And fucking sent me home without even examining me. I got asked the same questions over and over again. So what's hurting? For the umpteenth time. Excuse me, but you're triggering my bipolar. You're triggering my PTSD and I'm in enough pain. Can I please get another doctor? There is no other doctor on call. And starts falling asleep. So I keep answering the fucking questions because I need to know what's wrong with me. I'm not getting no answers. I'm having a fucking little oriental motherfucking doctor just sitting there. And then it was, well, since you can't tell me at what time everything started, then there's nothing that I can do for you. Oh, okay. So if I go to have a heart attack and I don't remember what time my heart attack started, does that mean you're going to let me keep having my heart attack and die? Or you going to fucking jump in and figure out what the fuck is wrong with me? One, I don't do hospitals, I don't do doctors, I don't do needles, I don't do none of that. So if I took my ass anywhere, it's because I know something seriously wrong with me. I need to get to the bottom of it because I got kids to raise. But you being an asshole, then he goes, well, we can do a CAT scan, but CAT scan is very expensive. What the fuck that got to do with me, my nigga? Do you have insurance? What the hell does that have to do with you? You're the doctor, not medical billing and coding. But yes, I do have insurance. Oh, what do you know about medical billing and coding? I used to work for it. I ended up getting my certificate. Didn't like it much. So I know how billing works. Billing is not your responsibility. Then because my memory also goes and comes due to this issue I have going on, or I forget certain words, I was in the middle of saying something to him, Or he was asking me what insurance it was, and I was like, honestly speaking, I can't remember how to say it right now, because like I just stated to you guys, like, you know, and memory's not whatever. So he was like, I was like, it starts with an O. I said, I mean, if you knew Virginia Premier or Virginia Elite, whatever the fuck it was, and you know, no reason why you shouldn't know the other one. Well, my job is, no, he was like, I'm a doctor. My job is to treat the patients and take care of them. My job is not to do the medical billing. Then he said some other smart ass shit. And then I was like, you know what? At this point, this is where I'm going to end this. Because all you're doing is making me become more suicidal. I came here already suicidal. And you're making me more suicidal on top of all the other issues I have going on that I don't know where they're coming from. He was like, what did I do? You talked to me like I was fucking stupid. I was like, I may have mental health issues, but I'm not dumb. I do have my associates. I'm 1.5 years away from finishing my bachelor's. So I'm far from motherfucking dumb. He just stayed quiet. Didn't say anything. And I was like, I didn't need your job description. I know exactly what your job description is, and I know how you should be doing it. Exactly how you said your job was in medical billing. Then you shouldn't have asked me about my insurance, because that was not your business. Your business is to make sure that I don't die while I'm here or when I leave. But guess what happened when I went to go leave? I never got charged. I never got my discharge papers, first of all, so I don't even know what the fuck idiot's name is. I was already seriously very suicidal. God decided that it was not my time. I was walking out that sucker with, I'm about to go wrap this fucking van against around a motherfucking tree, or I'm hopping in this bitch and I'm disappearing for all motherfucking eternity. I don't give a fuck. Whichever one I do first, so that my body allows me to when I get in that van. So I wobble. Oh wait, I had to ask for some socks, man, so I could wobble out, because I went there with no shoes on because my feet were that fucking swollen. So I wobble out with these damn socks. I get into my motherfucking van and the bitch won't start. Tell me why the bitch won't start. It's like, can I? First I get cussed out filthy by my partner. Then I get told it's my fault. Then I get yelled at for not being selfish. Then I get yelled at for for shit I have all that are not in my control. Because I have to go to the hospital. Okay, then I don't know how that logically works, but I'm gonna leave that one alone. So I fall back, go to, turn the car on. Fuck. Reach out. Nada. So you this motherfucking ma'am. You about to leave me now stranded in the emergency room parking lot. Because you left out of town. Like, we didn't have our own family emergency to go handle whose emergency. And listen, miss me with the bullshit. But anyways. What makes it so crazy when you know somebody so well and you want to call bullshit where bullshit is, but physically you can't put yourself through no fucking stress, yet everybody's putting you through it and you're trying to run from the shit. So anyways, finally I was able to, we were able to get the car jumped. Security guard came, whatever. I jump in the car, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna finish the errands we didn't get to finish yesterday, and then I'm gonna go take myself to the other hospital and see what is really good, because these knuckleheads ain't do shit. So I made it back to the house like at, 7:30, 7:45. So about like ripping and running, just blowing out. Okay. So like about 11, about 10 something, I start saying, yo, I can't do it no more. I gotta go home. I gotta lay down. Like, we may have to finish everything else tomorrow, you feel me? Because I'm pushing myself too much and I can't keep doing this. Like, so I need to go home. I need to go lay down. Like, something's just not right. My vision is not, like my vision is not cooperating with me, so I'm just gonna go home, lay down, and then we'll try this in a couple hours. You feel me? See what we can get done. Cause I'm trying to get a lot of shit done. I'm trying to get my ass out of here. So I open the door like any other time. I grab my right hand and use for help with my left hand to move it, whatever. I go to stand up. Almost busted my whole ass back down. If my daughter wasn't there and bro wasn't there. So they like, come on, we got you, we got you. The whole time I'm like, hold on, y'all, hold on. The floor is spinning on me. I can't figure out where to put my foot down at. So they was just like, just put it down. The floor is not spinning in your head. Don't worry about it. We got you. So I'm like, all right. They're like, come on. What you mean, come on? I'm thinking I'm moving my legs. My legs were not. I'm sorry, but I really can't let myself get agitated. I didn't get to go get my prescriptions for the potassium. I still haven't been able, so I can't. Anyways, can't move my legs. Instead, my legs look like noodles. Like when you pick up a person in a wheelchair and you're trying to help them move from the chair to the bed, how the legs just land on the ground. That's exactly how my legs were. I couldn't move my left. I couldn't move my right. I couldn't figure out how to move my legs. I couldn't remember how to fucking walk. So they get me all the way to the bed, and they're the ones pretty much dragging me, and I'm trying my hardest, but I can't move my limbs. And I'm telling my limbs to move, but they're not moving. So they sit me in the bed as best as they can. Cause mind you, my body was locking, and I guess that's what I didn't recognize, because my body's never really done nothing like this before. So I couldn't really sit down and lay down. I had to drop, and then they had to put my legs up for me. So here we are, you feel me? Man, I just left the fucking hospital. What the fuck? I'm really gonna have to find out how I'm gonna take myself now. Can't drive this way if I couldn't even walk to the fucking bed. What the fuck? All of a sudden, that same black shadow that's been following me was right here on my left side this whole time, right? Once I seen that black shadow again, my whole left side started burning. It was fire, right? But mainly my foot. And then bro and sis realizing my hands are going numb, and the sensation in it is circulation is not pumping. So they trying to maneuver my circulation, whatever, thinking that that's going to help, you know what I'm saying, alleviate the situation. While he over here trying to massage, I had to let go of the thing because my hand started to get weak and I can't let it lock. The sign of weakness now I'm beginning to realize lets me know that my joints are going to lock. So they're massaging my fingers and my hands, and while he's doing this for me, because I couldn't open my hand, it's I feel my nerve damage, whatever, just moved to the other side of my body. So he's massaging my left hand because the circulation wasn't coming through. When he started to massage that left hand, my right leg started to burn and hurt, and then my lower back pain started hitting harder. So I'm bro, stop, because it was just too much. Next thing you know, once he stopped, my left foot felt like somebody just took a lighter and just I'm gonna really have to take the other pain pills, man. Because this shit's not working, yo. Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Never mind, it's the washing machine. Pass me that lighter. I'm sorry. I was trying to figure out, because remember I told you when my inside starts to vibrate, I hear that in my ear,
Yeah.
and the washing machine sounds like it, so I'm just trying to make sure, because my inside is not vibrating right now.
Okay.
So that means I must be at a more calmer. So I'm trying not to. Okay. So it's like somebody took my foot and just decided to do this. Like it was on fire. So bro go rubbing my right leg. But then out of nowhere, my right leg, no, it wasn't the fire part first. It was the fact that my ankle felt like I sprained it. The fire was after. So it felt like I had sprained the fuck out my ankle. And I'm, yo, did I fuck my ankle up when we was walking? Like, what the fuck? This shit is on fire. Then when I said the shit is on fire, all of a sudden the bottom of my heel started to feel like somebody was just, with a lighter down there just... Now I'm gonna burn your motherfucking ankle. Foot. Then when he came to rub my right to try to get circulation in that one, I started getting a whole pain in a different spot. So I started freaking out more. Like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like, these niggas really sent me the fuck home. Like, what the fuck is seriously wrong with me? Like, I'm not understanding. I've never been through this shit. My body's never been paralyzed. My legs go through it every once in a while because of the herniated disc and a pinched nerve I have in my back from the car accident. That's regular. But not like that day. Like, I've never been like that day where I can't walk at all. Like, it's always been like I get the limp because I'm, the nerve is there and it's in the wrong spot, or like, my leg gets weak and it goes to give out. Stuff like that, but nothing like what I went through. So they trying to help me to like massage it out to see if we can get circulation back in, so that I can then just go take myself to the hospital. All of a sudden, my right leg, I can't feel shit. Nothing. So I'm asking Beva, listen, can you please get a needle and just prick me? I want to feel something. I want to feel my legs. I don't give a fuck if it's going to hurt. But I just need to make sure that I can feel. You feel me? You know what it is to be in the back of your mind? Like, yo, is this it? Like, am I really about to go be paralyzed for the rest of my fucking life now? Damn, I did the gastric sleeve surgery to avoid having to do the back surgery so that I could be safe, and I'm still going through this shit. So over 10 years ago, I was told...
Should I switch the shelves?
What do you mean switch the shelves?
Let's put the nice stuff on that side and put the computer over here. Should I just leave it how it is?
No, you can't put the computer over there over here because I need to see the computer from the desk when I'm on... Because I'm not going to move it from there. That's fine, yeah.
Alright, then I'm just going to clean it.
Oh, my God. So the car accident injury was a herniated disc and a pinched nerve. I was told that I was going to need back surgery. But due to the weight I was at that time, which was like 525 pounds or 550, I don't remember, that the outcome was not going to be a good one. It could either be I'd be completely paralyzed for the rest of my life, or I would lose my life. So instead, I remember I lost 100 pounds by getting rid of the first donor. As soon as everything went with him trying to kill me and all that, which I'm going to get the rest of that story to another time. I lost 100 pounds off bat the moment I kicked that out my house. And I would say more words, but my daughter is sitting here in the room with me, and that's her donor. And I'm a strong believer in not speaking ill about their donors, even though I know they are old enough to see for themselves, but I still be trying not to because it's just mad disrespectful, you feel me? So every other thing that I would like to say that I may have said if she was not sitting here, I'm not going to say it, but you guys can fill in the blanks. Or she can tell her yourself. Wait, does she have her headphones in? Ooh, she has her headphones in. No, I'm not gonna do that though, because she might still hear me. Anyways, so I lost 100 pounds, whatever. So I was doing what I had to do, kept going down with my weight. My back was doing good, everything was fine. So I'm thinking, well, maybe this is my back, you know what I'm saying? Finally saying, listen here, bitch, I'm trying to tell you, you feel me? You got to get help. But all of a sudden, my whole right side stops working and I can't move my head. Now I'm like, fuck. If my body completely goes paralyzed, I'm going to stop breathing. So I'm asking, Bev, you gotta pump me, like you gotta pump me, keep pumping me. All of a sudden, I know bro pumped for a while, but then all of a sudden I can't breathe. Like I can't breathe. I know my lungs is good, it's not my lungs. I feel like all my muscles in my chest was collapsing on my lungs and it wasn't letting me get no air in. So I'm trying, and all you hear is like bro yelling, don't give up, Cecile. I'm trying, I'm like, yo, I'm trying, but I can't remember. Breathing, I can't even talk because I can't even get out what I gotta say, and I'm trying to tell them what the fuck I need to say, but it's just not coming out. So firefighters come, check my oxygen level, put my oxygen in there, and it was like, oh, you had a panic attack. No, the fuck I did not. I cannot move my whole fucking body. So don't tell me what I did and did not have. He goes and he squeezes the fuck out my toes with some shit, and he was like, do you feel that? I know you're touching me, but do I feel it? No, I feel like you're miles and miles the fuck away from my skin. Then the paramedics come. Well, you sure you ain't smoked some bad weed? No, I've been smoking since I was fucking 16. Like, can't y'all motherfuckers listen to the fucking patient for once in y'all fucking lives? It's exactly what I told the chick. This is not fucking normal. I need to go. Can you move for me? If I could move, I wouldn't be fucking calling y'all. I would have drove my own ass to the fucking hospital. But for me to tell my daughter to call y'all because I can't get no air in to fucking breathe and I can't move, then obviously I can't fucking move. Through all this, I'm freaking the fuck out because my kids are over here on some crying shit and it's just me and the kids and the next door. That's it. So I had to leave out of here without being able to move my body. My arm got slammed into the fucking door frame in the room because they thinking I'm fucking playing. Instead of putting my arm on me and strapping this shit in, they leave my shit hanging and they bang my fucking shoulder into the fucking door frame for the room door and into the fucking door frame for the outside door. And then to top it off, through the whole fucking way to the fucking ambulance, my arm is just hanging out. Put your arm up. How, my niggas, did y'all not hear what the fuck this car was for? I can't fucking move. How do you want me to put my fucking arm up? The whole fucking ride to the fucking hospital, I'm leaning to the side of the gurney because my ass can't fix myself. My arm is scraping on the fucking ground. That's how they had me riding that whole fucking way to the hospital. Like I wasn't fucking worth shit. Oh, you gotta fix your blood pressure and this and that. My blood pressure only high when I'm in fucking pain. That lets you know as high as the numbers are, that's the amount of fucking pain I am in. Because I only have blood pressure issues when I'm pregnant and when I'm in fucking pain because my body tenses up and has no other way of coping with it. Oh, you need to take care of yourself. That's easy to do if I wasn't a only one taking care of my kids. You know, if I really had a person I can count on to be there and actually parent and not be too busy saving every fucking hoe and every fucking nigga that last time I checked don't be fucking saving. You know what, Lynette, shut the fuck up. Just shut up, Lynette. Just let it go. Let it go. Life's too fucking short. Let it go. Just let it go. But yeah, make it to the hospital. I tell them so-and-so hospitals, and me home. They told me there wasn't shit wrong with me. The doctor was like, what? It was just like, they ain't even bothered to basically told me they couldn't do nothing about it. And that I have insurance. The doctor was like, what? So I'm trying to explain to him my whole body is vibrating. Like when I was laying in the bed, even right now, I feel like I'm shaking the whole gurney. He's like, I've never heard of that. Even the nurse stopped for a second, was like, I've never heard of anybody have that like that either. I don't know what it is either. So I'm like, if y'all don't know what the fuck it is, how the hell am I supposed to know what the hell it is? All I know is I'm here to find out what is wrong so then I can fix what the fuck is wrong and get back to my family, man. And then really get back to getting the fuck on our feet and fuck the whole motherfucking world for real, on some real shit. That's exactly how I'm gonna fucking be. You want me to be fucking selfish? I'll start being real fucking selfish. Fuck the whole motherfucking world. Because now that my kids and I need the help because I have to use this walker because my limbs are so fucking weak. So anyways, I had an MRI done, had blood work done and all that shit, right? Doc comes out and he's like, you have no potassium in your body at all. I'm like, okay. I don't know what the fuck potassium is supposed to do. I thought it was just for cramps. So he's like, I want to keep you overnight. He was like, I actually want to keep you, to be honest with you. He was like, would you like to stay? I'm like, if it's going to help me get back on my feet and back to my kids, I'm not going to say no more. I'm going to do what I got to do. You feel me? I learned my motherfucking lesson. But I didn't even know I was learning one because, again, I ain't know potassium would affect the way that it affects. So he went to the neurologist. The neurologist was like, now she can go home. Let's send in, put in a request for physical therapy and home nurse and make an appointment, whatever, all the other random ass stuff. And then basically I had a big ass bag of IV and a bag of potassium, and then they made me swallow this big ass motherfucking potassium horse pill. Mind you, while I was inside the MRI machine, yo, I kept passing in and out of consciousness. Yo, I done seen my whole life before my motherfucking eyes. I'm sitting there looking at that machine like, all right, we're not finna have no anxiety attack. They gave you the meds, you good, breathe, relax, we got this, you gotta do this. It's not like you're feeling anything because your limbs are numb anyway, so you straight. It's just about getting your mind to stay in this motherfucking machine without flipping the fuck out and wanting to, you know what I'm saying, tear this shit the fuck apart to come the fuck out of it. I guess my anxiety started getting so bad that I started to get sensation back into my left side. So I had dropped my arm, not realizing I dropped my arm. So I went to go pick it up. The tech was like, it's okay, sweetie. Just leave it. He was like, you okay? I'm like, nah, man. I've been in this machine long enough. Like, how much longer you got? Like, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? He was like, give me 8 more minutes. All right, I got you. I swear the 8 minutes wasn't no fucking 8 minutes. I swear the bitch was like fucking an hour, 2 fucking hours I was sitting in that bitch. So then finally I couldn't take it no more, and anxiety really started to get bad because the thought through my mind was just like, yo, my kids are at home. You feel me? Like, I'm here. Like, my kids are at home. Like, they dad not there. You feel me? Like, so finally at one point I'm like, I guess I was so anxious of still being in that machine, my right side jumped, and then he was like, are you okay? And I was like, honestly, nah, I can't do this no more. My anxiety is so high. I was trying, but can't stay still long enough. And then he was like, it's all right, don't worry about it. I'll just put that the chronic pain was so bad that we couldn't complete it. So I'm like, all right, because I can't. So long story short, it turns out that potassium is what keeps everything in your body running, pretty much. When you have no potassium, that's when you get cramps in your bones and stuff like that. And that's when your muscles and everything shut down, your breathing, your heart, all of it shuts down. And that's what happened to me on Sunday, because apparently I did not have nothing in my system. And that's what was happening to me when 911 was called. My body was shutting down. So I would love to know, can somebody please explain to me, how is this my fault when prior to moving to this location, prior to even getting back together with the kid's father, I didn't have no transportation, no extra means, and the whole roach thing, so I hadn't left my room, and I don't even know how long, but it's my fault. Instead of consoling your daughter, you're telling her that it's her mama's fault. Okay. That's the support system that I have. And people wonder why I keep my mouth quiet and stay to myself and don't say nothing. Because when I do, I'm always told so much shit that just makes me flip. But it's good to know what I can and can't count on. You feel me? But that's what I'm going through right now, and I have to have a walker with me. Oh, and then to top it off, y'all, the alternator, my freaking car goes. Don't even have the money for this, like, at all. So now I'm sitting here, barely mobile due to this situation. I can't even get myself to the doctor if I wanted to. I can't even get the potassium pills that I need, because I have no way of getting it. I had somebody nice enough drop it off for me, but ain't nobody offered to go pick it up the window, baby. So how am I supposed to get it? But that's my story, y'all, and I really appreciate it if y'all would, like, learn to love each other and stop letting life kick your ass and shit, because life is too fucking short.
This bitch is gonna die today. She gotta look for some more powder.
Who? Oh,
Other sister.
tell me why I get a phone call, right? Tell me why I get the phone call. She answers. Explanation is given, but it's still my fault. Whole attitude was given to me. I just hung up on him. Now,